What to do whenever you get distracted? Well, first part of the problem is recognize you got a problem. Have you ever been kind of, let's say after work, just say after work versus being at work. After work, you're sitting on your couch or in the chair, scrolling through your phone while the TV's on, mindlessly distracted with nothing being learned or gained, or even playing with your kids or talking to your wife. Raise your hand if you've been in that. I have. And so first step is to say, hey, I got a problem, man. I'm being distracted. Well, you need to start learning how to quickly get rid of those distractions. So if you find yourself, and you focus on one thing at a time, if you find yourself like, man, I'm always on Facebook scrolling at 6 to 9 at night, okay, slip in something else, some other activity, some low-lining activity that'll get you away from there. Life is not meant to be numbed up by scrolling on your phone to watch other people live their life. And so let's start living your life. And when you find yourself distracted, what is something that you can do to replace it that would be easier? And it's as simple as put your phone somewhere else and then go do whatever else is there. And try for a couple minutes, an hour, and then increase it. There's a lot of people that want to do a lot of things. Everybody, man, I don't have time to do nothing. I don't have time to start a business, or I don't have time to spend with my wife and kids. And if you would keep track of every minute of your day of what you did, you probably realize there's hours and hours and hours every day that you could condense down to do something. And you got to minimize those distractions. So I know that I've been guilty of this in the past. I reflect back on my 20s and, man, how much, and my teenagers, how much time did I really waste? Like, a lot. Most of the day was wasted. And I would have told you, oh man, I'm making stuff happen. Yeah, what you making happen, Adam? Nothing. When you spend 90% of your waking hours not doing good things and not working towards any goals, and so you wonder why you can't pull yourself ahead. Same thing with us as you get older. Like you realize, like, man, I can't do everything I want today. Why? Oh, I gotta go to work, and then I got kids, and then I got distraction, and this distraction. Well, start sitting down and figuring out, is that distraction in line with where you want to be and who you want to be? If the character you want to have is somebody that is a good parent, okay? Let's take that for example. Just want to be a good parent. Ask yourself whenever you're in a situation where you're scrolling on Facebook, is this what a good parent does? And if the answer is no, drop what you're doing and go do something that a good parent's going to go do. Now, some people say, look, man, it's okay that you do this and that it's all good that you do that. I literally just had this conversation last night with my niece, who asked a question about something where I said, first of all, you have no idea what you're doing whenever you ask that question. And the question was, can I sleep over at her brother's house, who is in his early 20s, and she's 16? And she was asking her mom this, Bob chimed in. I said, no. Because there's things going on over there, all these distractions, and all these people telling you, hey, just drink a little bit of this and it's all good. Like, you don't know what you're putting yourself into, man. And by no means is her brother, do I believe, hanging out with people that would be, you know, horrendous to hang out with. No, but I know the early 20s as well as I know the early 30s and the early teens and all that kind of stuff, because I've been there, lived through it. And at the end of the day, it's like, no, you're putting yourself in a situation around people you should not be around. And you're not there yet. You're not there yet. And you're going to grow into that, but you're not there yet. You're not ready to make those decisions that is required to be there. So you need to get that out of your head. You need to focus in on what you need to do right now, which is high school, and making sure you succeed at your high school, and making sure you succeed at your softball. And if there's any other time, any other room left on the table, work harder at those things. Don't get distracted on this, what you think something else is good, you know, like, or go hang out over there. Like, dude, there's nothing over there that is going to help you progress to be a better person. And so, getting rid of that distraction, and anybody else who's in your circle that is causing those distractions, is a huge deal, because it compounds over time to where, hey, I'm a little bit bored. What am I going to do? You're going to choose to do something that helps you out versus hurt you. You're going to choose not to be around people that just say, oh, it's all good to just social media all day. And I would say I social media a lot, creating content and posting it up. And my scroll level of just mindlessly scrolling is seconds in comparison. In fact, excuse me, I don't even know if I'm mindlessly scrolling, because when I do scroll, I'm liking and commenting and sharing. I'm using social media for what I believe that I need to do with it. Other than that, I wouldn't be on there. So, getting rid of those distractions will just overall help you out in your life. So if you find yourself, you got some major distractions you don't know what to do with, man, just start coming back and learning how to be bored. Because in the boredness, you will find some clarity on what you need to do next. Alright, like and subscribe, comment, reach out to me if you got any questions on focus or anything that I can help you out with.